allow the body to begin to rest. And what that may look like is surrendering into the perfect feel the body is experiencing now. Accepting where the body is. Maybe noticing where there is stress in the body. Tightness, contraction, unease, dis-ease. Allow the body to rest in this state now. As if you've just paused time. Time has stopped. And now your sole task is to be a witness. The body begins to rest, begins to soften. Even though time has paused, life still flows. Notice this by the movement of the breath. Our reminder of life. Feel the life flowing in the nose, feel it flowing in the throat, feel life flowing in the chest, feel it flowing in the ribs. Feel life flowing in the belly. Gentle, smooth, rested, giving you exactly what you need in this moment. Nothing more, nothing less. Feel the balance the breath provides you. While we are full in the cycle of life. We are full in the cycle of death. This continuous coming and going, opening and closing, joy and pain, love and fear, balanced cycle. In this pause moment in time, you are perfectly balanced in this cycle. As we begin to unpause, stay connected in the knowledge of this cycle, your experience in this cycle as it's unfolding before you. Noticing where you are in the cycle, what part of your current world is full of life, growth, creativity, newness, nourishment. Begin to take notice too, where your life is beginning to die off, where you are being called to step away from, to choose differently, where you no longer are thriving or supported. Be a witness. Acknowledge how you feel in this cycle. While newness and creation can be filled with feelings of joy, acknowledging the sense of loss felt as we say goodbye to a part of us that is no longer present. Feel into this flow. Gaining a deeper knowing of where you are called to. Where you are being channeled to. Where true growth and creativity, life and love is waiting for you. Begin to deepen your life breath, filling up the lungs, filling up the belly, Exhaling out the mouth, a nice long sigh, reminding the body to stay rested. Deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. Connecting with each breath, each flow. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. As we come into our movement, stay connected with the breath. The feel of the breath, the sound, the temperature, the flow. And if the mind becomes distracted, just taking note, this little detour, and then simply drawing awareness back to the breath. Moving slowly, transition your hands to prayer at your heart center. And the eyes can stay closed if you'd like, or you can open them, finding a focal point in the room. Bring your chin down to your chest with a nice tall spine here, keeping that connection, that relation with the breath. On your next inhale, extend the hands in the prayer up over the head, lengthening through the sides of the body. And then exhale, bring the hands back down to prayer at your heart center, bringing your chin down to your chest. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the hands, lengthen. Exhale, the hands draw down to the heart. The chin follows. Moving at your own pace, inhaling, rising up. Exhale, releasing down. As we are connected with the breath, noticing how the breath is affected by the movement as we support the opening in the body, feeling that expansion, that freedom the breath has to flow even wider, even deeper throughout the body. And then notice the relaxation, the release felt on the exhale within the body, within the breath, as it slows down. Go one more round. Inhaling, rising up. Exhale, release down. With the hands in prayer, interlace the fingers, draw the palms out in front, round the back, drop the chin to the chest. Separating through the shoulder blades. Notice where in the spine may feel some stress, holding on, some resistance felt. Breathing deep, noticing the expansion in the back of the body with each inhale, encouraging life to open up, giving yourself words of love. I'm right where I am meant to be, and I am supported. On your next inhale, bringing the hands up towards the ceiling, lifting up, lengthening through the spine. And then exhale, release the hands coming behind you. Interlace the fingers behind the low back, lifting the hands up off of your mat, the ground. And then bring your chin down towards your chest. Keeping a nice tall spine here as you draw the shoulder blades together. Noticing a new opening now within the chest. creating all of that space for the heart, the lungs, the breath. Noticing any shifts in the sound of the breath. Take in a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, release your hands. Coming into a seated twist, twisting to the right. So bringing your right hand behind you, your left hand comes to your right knee. As you inhale, lengthen, create that space in the body. As you exhale, releasing into the twist, dropping that left sit bone down towards the earth. The chin can come over towards the right shoulder. Noticing any shift in the breath here. As you expand the belly, the ribs, the chest. As you exhale, maybe easing into the twist any bit more. Continuing to support yourself through the mind. Acknowledging the feel of the body. Maybe some difficulty felt. Maybe some pleasure felt. Wherever you're at. Taking one more deep inhale here. And then exhale, unwind. Twisting now to the left. The right hand comes to the left knee. The left hand drops behind. As you inhale, lengthen, create space in the chest. Exhale, ease into the twist. Dropping that right sit bone down. As we're in a different side of the body, noticing any differences in the feel. Notice if the breath has shifted. If you feel more ease or more difficulty here, just acknowledging, not needing to change anything, allowing it to flow as needed here. Trusting it will take as much as it needs. Taking one more deep inhale. And exhale, release. Bring the hands to the knees. Sitting with a nice tall spine. Bring that right ear to the right shoulder as you drop that left shoulder down. Keeping the awareness with the breath. Noticing on each exhale, maybe any tension beginning to release in the neck and the shoulders. Maybe even the jaw, the tongue. On your next inhale, lifting the head back up to center, and then exhale, left ear comes to the left shoulder. The right shoulder drops on down. Giving that right shoulder an opportunity to let go, to rest. As the breath does the work. On your next inhale, lifting the chin back up. And then dropping it now to your chest. Draw the shoulders back. And if you'd like, you can interlace the hands behind the back of the head to create a little bit deeper stretch, deeper opening in the throat, the back of the neck. And release. Lifting the chin back up. Taking your hands and rubbing them together pretty quickly to build up some energy, some heat within the hands. And then placing the palms on the eyes as you begin to release any clenching in the eyes, in the cheeks, and the brow, the forehead. Perhaps noticing any color shifts seen. this world behind our vision. Allowing the eyes to rest. And then releasing the hands and doing a little bit of facial massage. So we're going to take our hands, the middle fingers in between our eyebrows, and just draw a line up and over the brow, over to the temples. And if you'd like, you can do some rotation at the temples for some bonus reliefs. And then bringing the middle fingers back in between the brows, draw a line over the eyebrows, and then back down to the temples. Releasing through the sinuses, letting go of what you've been holding on to. Continuing to breathe deep as you release. And then taking the middle fingers into the sinuses on either side of the nose. And you'll feel a little divot there. And then take that and draw a line up over the cheekbone and then down your jaw, coming down into the jawline. So the middle fingers go on either side of the nose towards the eyes, and then come over the cheekbone down along the sides of the jaw, coming down below the jawline. Continuing that kind of S-shaped pattern underneath the eye, above the cheekbones, around the jawbone, down the jawline. Not pressing too hard, knowing that the heat of your hands with the breath and your intention is causing this release, this letting go. Moving through that one more time. And then taking your right hand to your left shoulder and beginning to massage the neck, the shoulder, maybe along the side of the back, the outsides of the shoulder. Beginning to release down the shoulder and that left arm. Finding any areas where you feel that stress, letting it go, supporting yourself as you transition and open up. Perhaps acknowledging the stress that you've been holding on your shoulders, any burdens you've been taking on, any stubbornness. Choosing to let that go, release now, knowing that you're fully supported in the release. And then placing your right hand on the right knee, and then switching, the left hand comes to the right shoulder. Finding those areas of stress, that fear of the unknown, of the letting go, of the loss. Trusting in the support, trusting in the evolution, trusting you are right where you need to be. And then releasing the left hand down. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears and then roll them down your back. Maybe do this a couple times. And then taking any final stretch here you feel called to take. If you want to stretch through the legs, more into the back, if you want to do a forward fold, just taking any movement here that feels good. And if you're sitting cross-legged, just switching that cross, placing the opposite foot in front. And then beginning to settle in. And if you typically do lay down for the breathing portion, I ask that you maybe sit up for this one. You can try laying down, but we're going to do a little bit of a quicker breath movement as we release today, and it may feel more supported to sit up. So with a nice tall spine, go ahead and place your hands on your belly. And as you take in an inhale, you're going to draw the pit of the belly in, opening and expanding through the chest, inhaling through the nose. And as you exhale, we're going to do 3 quick exhales and then a long sigh. So it's going to look like this. Inhale, draw the belly in, inhale through the nose. The belly expands and out. We're going to take an inhale, draw the belly in, inhaling through the nose. Exhale at the mouth. Belly expands and out. Inhale, draw the belly in. Continuing. Going at your pace. Do 3 more rounds. When you're finished, just dropping the hands to the knees. Feeling the vibration in the body. Noticing any shifts in sensation, thoughts, experience. And then coming into a balanced breath, drawing in as we inhale, drawing in energy from the earth. And then as we exhale, grabbing onto energy from the divine, the ether, the heavens, wherever you call it, inhaling from above down into our body. So what that's going to look like is inhaling to the count of 5, exhaling to the count of 5, both in and out of the nose. As you inhale, visualize the breath coming in from your root, your seat, your feet, drawing all the way up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, visualize the light coming in through your crown, drawing that energy back down the belly, into your root, out your feet. Inhaling the air, the breath comes in from your root, filling up, coming all the way up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, drawing in the light from above, in through your body, down to your root. Take in an inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue on your own. Take in a deep inhale through the nose. Nice long exhale out the mouth. Beginning to notice how you feel. Staying aware of the breath, the balance of the breath, the inhale, the exhale. The inhale drawing in love and light and joy. The exhale relieving you of any fear, stress, doubt. When we are born, we are greeted by our first inhale. That first breath of life. And when time comes for us to pass, our goodbye is the sigh of an exhale. This beautiful cycle supported in each and every moment. Feeling into the joy of the life and the hurt of the death. Begin to notice in between the inhale and the exhale, this subtle pause in the breath, the peak, this place of pause, of stillness of the body. Just as there's a pause, a stillness at the peak of the breath, at the very bottom of the exhale, there is a mirrored pause, a moment of stillness and peace. Begin to acknowledge, to feel into each of those subtle moments, the in-between, the perfect balance and harmony. The place that exists without any doing, any movement, any choices. It just is. It's a part of it all. The mind begins to stray and thoughts take over. In love and compassion, shift the mind back to the awareness of the top and the bottom of the breath. Love fills in the holes of hurt. Love fills in the holes of grief. Love fills in the holes of fear. Begin to deepen the breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Becoming aware of this journey the breath has taken you on. The subtle sensations release in the body and in the mind. And any bits of wisdom the Spirit has to share with us tonight. Begin to bring movement into the fingers and the toes. Sitting with a nice tall spine. Bringing both hands to the heart center. Offering yourself compassion, gratitude, joy, and so much love for all that you create, all the hurt that you work through, that you feel into, all of the listening and the sharing that you do. Gratitude and this knowing that you are doing your absolute best in all that comes your way. And that best is absolutely perfect. It's perfect. Bring your hands into prayer. The thumb knuckles come up to the third eye center, just bowing your chin down. Sending love and gratitude into this journey, into the events, the synchronicities, the community, the unity that has been offered into your life. This light in me honors and is so grateful for the light in you. Namaste.